Yes, I understand.
And your identification.
I apologize. I covered that with the other officer. I apologize. So let me go back to that. So,
sir, do you have any intentions of complying with my request?
I am fully complying with everything that you're asking me to do. I'm trying to give you the law that.
Will you provide Deputy Glass with the information I'm requesting?
I'm trying
Your
to.
name, your birthday.
Do I have rights here? Do I have rights?
Yeah,
yes. And are they constitutional rights? That's the constitution, the supreme law of the land, right? I'm required.
Do you intend on providing us with your name and your birthday?
Well, I don't want to. I don't,
Okay.
and I know that I have the right not to because I didn't commit a crime.
Point, you don't.
I didn't commit a crime.
You are now obstructing our investigation. That is a crime.
Okay, let me go to your investigation clause here, sir. I apologize for taking the time, and like I said, it's taking my time here too. But your investigation clause is right here, and I'll go straight to that part as soon as I can pull it up for you, brother. So your investigation, which is unlawful in the first place because I have not committed a crime, which we've gone over the definition of a crime.
Okay.
All right. I understand. I understand where you're coming from, and I respect it. So that's why I'm trying to do my best to, I have the right to exercise my rights, and I'm trying to navigate within those.
Because now I'm starting to think maybe you do have something to hide.
Of course not. You see what I do. I serve Christ.
Okay.
I don't operate in the darkness. Do you have something to hide? Are you guys following me around? Are you part of the gang stalkers? Do you serve Satan or do you serve Jesus Christ?
Okay. Are you going to provide me with the information that I'm requesting?
Well,
Are you going to provide me with the information I'm requesting? I'm not here to play these.
I'm not playing either, sir.
Okay.
You guys are harassing the holy hell out of me, and I have not done anything wrong, and you do it everywhere I go, and I'm sick of it. Am I not?
All I need is your name and your birthday.
My name is Logan. That's my first name.
Okay.
All right. So in case you want to know who I am.
Okay.
All right.
Logan.
But I haven't committed a crime here, so I'm not required to identify myself.
You are required.
I am not required to identify myself.
Yes, you are, sir.
No, I am not.
You ran a red light. Yes, you are.
Only under the committance of a crime.
You ran a red light. It's an infraction in the state of California. It authorizes us to now verify your driver's license status and your vehicle registration status.
Nice and convenient. Y'all waiting around to gaslight me into all of this. Like I don't know what gaslighting is.
Sir, you have all rights to go to court and contest this.
Right. And you guys know that.
Yep.
And you know that you can twist and push and coerce and duress me as much as you can.
Show this entire encounter.
Right, and that's what y'all lean on. That's why you do this to people, because you lean on that, because you can just defer.
Safety for the public.
You do this to the. You do this to.
Safe to run red lights. How many
that's why I didn't.
Accidents we have here?
That's why I didn't. And there was no one around. That means there was no.
Doesn't authorize you to run a red light.
That, of course not. And I didn't run the red light.
Okay, well that's something that you can contest in court. If it goes to court. What you cannot contest is you're obstructing and delaying our investigation.
Okay, your investigation. Because you're delaying me from just going home.
What I would like for you to do is just provide me your full name and birthday and the VIN or the registration to your vehicle. That's all I'm asking.
Okay.
That's all I'm asking.
Well, I'm not, once again.
Can we agree that that's a pretty simple request?
It's a simple request, but I'm not required nor bound by law to register register my private property.
Yes, you are.
No, sir.
Vehicle has to be registered.
Not according to this right here, and it said I can show you right here, sir. All right, no problem. No problem.
Vehicles when the Constitution was originally written.
Horses and horse-drawn carriages were. Travel is not a privilege. It is a right. It is not a privilege that requires licensing, vehicle registration.
I'm listening.
I mean, you're looking over. You're not acting like you're listening, brother. Look.
Travel is a right. That's what you're saying. I get that.
Yes.
Not motor vehicle is.
Motor vehicle.
To
all right.
operate the motor vehicle, to drive the motor vehicle is not a right. It's a privilege.
All right. So motor vehicle. You said a motor vehicle. Motor vehicle. The term motor vehicle means every description of carriage or other contrivance propelled or drawn by mechanical power, and that's a very important word, and used for commercial purposes, sir. You see what I'm getting here? I'm not trying to be a dickhead, man. I'm just trying to go home.
I'm trying to get you home. I'm trying to verify your status right now. As far as
my status is I'm a servant.
You gave me your first name. Now I need your last name and your birthday.
Listen, my status is this. Okay, I'm not a driver. That is a commercial operator. That's what a driver is. It says right here if you want me to go over it again.
What are you when you sit behind the wheel and you operate this vehicle?
I am a servant of the Most High God, okay? Child of God and a servant of Christ. Okay? I'm a common law, free man. Okay? Unenfranchised, meaning I'm not part of all this jurisdiction, your jurisdiction.
Oh, you're living in this jurisdiction, unfortunately.
No, that's, we can go there too.
Yeah, you're living in this jurisdiction.
Municipalities, all that, those are a specific jurisdiction that has already been established in court. This has already been discussed. This right here has happened thousands of times.
Discuss it in court again. I need your information. I don't want to break your window.
Well, please don't.
Jail for obstructing my investigation.
Well, please don't. That's ridiculous. Wouldn't you agree? That's ridiculous.
It's not ridiculous at this point. It's not ridiculous.
How do you justify breaking my window when I've done nothing wrong and I'm obviously a law-abiding? You don't need me to get out of my. You don't need. My name is Logan.
Okay, Logan what?
Chase Morton.
Chase Morton.
Since you put me under duress, you got a bunch of lights in my face.
Okay. Chase Morgan.
Morton, like the salt. My grandfather is John Morton. He's the signer of the Declaration of Independence, sir. Okay. My grandfather is dead for this country. Servant in the U.S. Navy. I got a 93 on the ALWYZZ and a full ride scholarship to West Point University. I'm not some derelict with something to hide, and I resent that accusation, and I resent all of this. You ran the red. Stop playing with me, man. Y'all are only playing with me because I operate like this, and you don't want the rest of these people doing so.
You think we knew that you operated like this when you drove past?
I didn't drive anywhere, remember? Not operating. I'm simply traveling.
Okay,
Can I address you respectfully?
Absolutely.
What's your name?
Brian.
What's your badge number for there? Sorry.
My name is Brian.
Brian. God bless you, Brian. My name is Logan.
Okay.
All right. Since I'm under duress and you're asking for my information, my name is Logan, and I just want to be on my way. I haven't committed a crime, right?
I want to let you on your way.
Well, please do.
You've committed an infraction at this point now.
You guys linger around every corner waiting for me. Matter of fact, hold on. The last time this happened, the highway patrol cut me off. I almost died on my motorcycle just to get me to, oh, you did something.
And that's why people need to have driver's licenses.
No.
Because we don't want people on the street driving.
What, that can't drive?
Yeah.
That can't drive? Well, then they should be, if they want to be driving, then they should go and learn how to drive a commercial vehicle. I'm not interested in driving and being a commercial operator. Just going home, like I have the right to do. Every right to do. Do we not acknowledge that I have the right to travel freely? And unencumbered.
There's not a constitutional right that you get to drive a motor vehicle.
Right, that's not what I'm doing. Like I said, a motor vehicle is defined in the law as, right here, any of those things we know that is a motor vehicle and used for commercial purposes on the highway, period. For commercial purposes, Brian. Commercial purposes. I'm not being hired to go home. If I had a horse-drawn carriage, I could go anywhere and nobody would say anything. Nobody would stop me and ask me for registration of that carriage.
At this point, we're going to have to agree to disagree on the operation of the motor vehicle in the state of California.
Well, how? Because you're an officer of the law. I'm just a private citizen. You're an officer of the law. This is the law.
Interpreting it differently.
There's no other way to interpret it.
It's that you're required to have registration and you're required to be a valid driver's license.
For a motor vehicle.
Yes, sir.
Right? That is right here. It says it right here. According to this case right here, American Mutual, read it.
Okay, you've got a 3-ring binder full of a bunch of photocopied.
Not photocopied.
Pages.
No, this, look.
No, those are photocopied pages of something. They started somewhere.
This is filed 2017. This has not been overturned, and it is court document.
Not up to me to sit
Stamp.
here and interpret all that stuff. Right? That's what the courts and the lawyers are for.
This is okay. Well, all right. Well, then I understand. But if you're an officer, you're an extension of that court system. You're an officer of the law here to uphold the law. Sorry.
To break your window.
I'm sorry.
I'm well within my rights as an officer of the law to break your window, open your door, and remove you from the vehicle.
Well, I highly
and
disagree with
you
it.
for obstructing my investigation.
Well, I highly disagree with that for the record. But because I'm not. First of all, there's no need for or call for causation. Okay. What's your reasonable articulable suspicion?
You're not coming out of the vehicle like we're asking. You're obstructing my investigation.
But see that's illegitimate because I haven't committed a crime though. Now, nor am I suspected of a crime. Correct?
You are at this point misdemeanor. It's a misdemeanor crime to obstruct my investigation.
But see, that's only because he pulled me over when I hadn't committed a crime in the first place. I'm being placed into a crime. You see, I'm being coerced and gaslit into a crime. I'm just trying to go home. He stopped me. He should not have done so.
And we'll let you get out of here.
Well, that's coercion under duress.
That's fine. You can call it what you will.
I'm not. I haven't. That's not my word. You think I'm just making stuff up? This is straight out of the law.
You can take it to court.
Well, I definitely would. I'm gonna have to, obviously. But why do y'all keep following me around to make sure that I get to court?
Have I ever stopped you before? Have I ever talked to you before?
You telling me with all you people do is communicate. You got a communication device in you're telling me you don't have any clue and there's no communication going on. That's called plausible deniability, and y'all hide behind that. You hide behind that. Just like I'm not here hiding behind anything because this is a transparent window and I'm speaking with you. I'm giving you straight facts according to the law.
Anything I can do to get you to provide me the additional information that I request. I appreciate you giving me your name.
So why can't I be on my way? Why can't I just be on when I've given
your driver's license status to make sure that you're legal to operate a motor vehicle in the state of California?
I've just shown you every way from Sunday that I am absolutely fully. But you're hung up on that. You're stuck on that. That's fixation.
California law allows me to demand.
California, right?
California law allows me to demand that.
And if we go to Supreme Court law, which we have right here, why would you want to go all the way?
States to enact certain laws, and that's one of the laws that California has enacted.
Which has already been
every other state in the nation.
Right, and that has already been taken all the way up to the Supreme Court.
There's a Department of Motor Vehicles that regulates this stuff.
Right,
in every
motor
state.
vehicles, which are these vehicles that are operating in commerce. No, sir.
Yes, it is.
Private conveyance. Understand that. Private conveyance, motor vehicle. He's driving. He's going somewhere and being paid to do so. I'm not being paid. That eliminates the motor vehicle definition.
Okay. That's something you can argue in court.
But we're here. Why?
I'm telling you.
We're here and now.
Your understanding of that is incorrect.
No, it's not. How can I misunderstand something that's in black and white plain case law English? How can I misinterpret it? There's no way to interpret it but the way it says.
What it is saying
it says
when it comes to California law and the requirement for a driver's license to operate a motor vehicle in the state of California.
Right. And the California law answers to Supreme Court law, does it not? Yes or no?
Oh, there's a guideline. Yeah.
It answers to Supreme Court.
But
Brian, this is all just ego flexing here, sir. This is just you're gonna do what I want you to do, and that's it. Because we both know I've done nothing wrong. I've committed no crime, and you're outside. You're overstepping your jurisdiction by far.
And I'm not trying to flex. What I'm trying to do is get you to just cooperate with what the law allows me to do.
So you're trying to exercise your rights, correct?
I'm trying to exercise
because
my law enforcement powers to enforce the laws that I'm expected to enforce by the public that has now empowered me to do that and expects me to do that.
Right, and then there are rights of the private citizen that has already been established that my rights cannot be infringed nor encumbered, right? Because that's just as important as the law. It is law. It's just as important, is it not?
I am, and I apologize. I've got something going on in my ear
all right,
now.
understood.
Somebody that got shot right now. So.
I'm sorry to hear that. That happens over there where I'm at too, and see, that's just way more important, you know? That's my point, you know? I'm not out here shooting nobody. My wife was raped and sold into sex trafficking, Brian.
Logan, that's why I'm just trying to, we're not trying to make this difficult, and I get it.
You want to
I haven't done anything. I haven't pushed you. I'm trying to have a good conversation with you. We're having a good conversation. But I am telling you, at some point, I'm going to need that information, right? So we can determine what we're going to do, right?
Right, because you already want to tow my truck.
I don't have any.
You want to take me to jail. You want to coerce me and find a way to hang me up.
I'm not doing any of that kind of stuff.
You want to hang me from a freaking tree, for all I know. Everywhere I go, there's a cop that wants to follow me around and do something that's illegal to me. So how do I know that you're not serving Satan under that badge, huh? How do I know that?
You're just going to have to trust me on that. I'm not.
Trust you? Trust you when my wife was raped and sold into sex trafficking because of the same trust that I placed in people that I trust. Somebody I hug and say, "What's up, Uncle Willie?" He said, "You know what I think, Logan? I think you need to take a closer look at the people closest to you. You're not close to me. You're very proximal right now. Proximal, you're close to me, but I don't know you, right? You're not my friend. You're not trying to be a friend. You don't have any interest in being a friend of mine. So what?
I have an interest in enforcing the law that I'm expected to enforce. The public expects me to enforce the law. I'm here trying to enforce that.
And
I'm trying to do that as
civilly, and
thank you.
You know, peaceably, right?
I absolutely am, and I hope you understand that and see that we're doing everything we can to just try to get the information we provide, so we can,
all right,
so we can verify your status.
Yeah, on the surface for face value, sure, I can acknowledge that, of course, because it's very easy to operate in superficial face value, and while you're meaningfully coercing me through face value, trusting you to bring me to a point to where, see, now I got you, now I got to this, got to that, right? I've not stolen this vehicle. This is my. No, sir, absolutely not.
Do you have a warrant for your
No,
arrest?
sir. I'm going to court. Hey, I'm going to court on Thursday.
For what?
Well, it's personal, right? It's personal, private matter. But I'm going to court on Thursday, the 11th.
Criminal court or civil court?
It's my business, brother, right? I'm just letting you know that
Do you have any guns, knives, or drugs in your vehicle? Anything illegal, contraband at all?
No, I don't operate illegally, sir.
Okay.
No, I have tools. I'm as you can see.
If you have none of that over your head, then we really don't have a whole. If you are unlicensed in the state of California, you may get a citation. You may get a citation for an unregistered vehicle. That's where we're at right now. May.
So,
we haven't even verified it yet.
All right, Brian.
If
let me level with you.
If you continue to resist.
I'm not resisting at all.
Okay,
I'm definitely not.
If you continue,
I'm just trying to
obstructing my investigation.
I apologize. I do apologize for that.
Okay.
I'm just trying to uphold my rights and exercise those and defend those.
If I have to break your window,
please don't.
Force you out of this,
please don't.
We'll go to jail.
Please don't.
We're not to that point yet.
I don't want to get there.
But we're getting close.
I don't want to get anywhere near there,
then
sir.
Provide me the information that I request, which is just the VIN on this vehicle. And do we have enough to?
I don't even think dispatch has gone back yet.
Okay.
This is more important things.
You gave me your name. All I need is birthday to verify you are who you say you are, and the vehicle registration with your name and birthday. I should be able to find out if you have a valid driver's license. Okay?
No,
You're telling me you have nothing else? No guns, no knives, no drugs, no warrants.
Well,
no
I have
probation,
tools. I'm not gonna say not. I have razors. I have knives. So you know what I mean. But I'm not rolling around strapped up. No, I have no guns.
You're a man of Christ. You're rolling around.
Absolutely.
Okay?
Thank God.
And if you're
I've been dead.
Legal.
I've been dead for this, by the way, for the truth. For Christ, I have been killed. I'm talking about contracts taken out on my life. Body dumped across town in South Central LA.
Logan. Is it
Yes, sir.
Logan?
Yes, sir.
Chase Morton. Can you spell that for me?
That's just, you got it right.
Just like that?
You got it right, brother.
Morton?
That is me.
It's not I-N, right?
O-N.
O-N.
Like the salt of the earth.
Okay. Birthday?
4987. 987.
87.
All right.
Would you remove this so I can check the VIN on your vehicle?
Brian.
And that's the information. That's all the information.
Listen, come here, listen.
I'm listening.
You know I'm not required to provide any of this. I'm not required to speak to you.
You are, sir.
No, you and I know this.
You are. You absolutely.
I have not committed a crime.
You absolutely have.
No, I haven't. Stop bullshitting me, man.
Okay.
Stop it.
Okay.
You know, that's bullshit.
You
I've not committed a crime that's damage to person or property. Do I need to go over it again, Brian? Do I need to? Come on, brother. Stop playing. Y'all are just having a fun time here, bro. I'm not. This is all y'all do all day to me, all freaking day. You tell me you don't know. How about you pull me into the precinct and we have a real fucking conversation about who I am? How about we go talk about it for real? And we get this done and over with. Because y'all follow me around, it's not going to continue, huh?
I'm not following you around.
All y'all are following me all the time. Yes, you do. You try to do this all the time, brother. I'm like, yo. Well, maybe you not, but this.
I don't know that anybody here has seen you before.
Through all of your 5G beast connections, communication systems, I've been around a long time, man. For Christ, I know who hates me. You know, I know that you don't personally, but I know that person that's connected to your plug, that's pulling these strings, wants me dead. That's why they put hits on me. You see, I know you don't. I would die for you and your children and your family in a heartbeat just to prove a point, just to get back up from it, because I already have. You see, I've raised a man from the dead because they killed him the day that I spoke to my ex, my beloved wife that, like I said, was raped and sold into sex trafficking. The first time I got a hold of her in 4 years, scratching and clawing every day of my life. Finally got a hold of her. They killed somebody across the street to rob the joy of speaking with her. And I raised him from the dead. You can go check that on San Bernardino on Baseline Street at Scotty's Muffler. Killed that guy. eyeballs dead. And I on Jesus, rolled up on him and said, not on my watch, brother, get back up. And he came back to life. You see what I'm saying? I'm not playing and I'm not a criminal. And I really, it's very, very, you know, I've been put through hell. Absolute hell. It's been enough.
I'm not trying to step on your beliefs and stuff, man.
I mean, at this point, I deserve to be escorted around like one of these celebrities that are sold out to Satan. You understand? I fight for what's good and what's right. If you got family and kids, man, you need to love me. You need to love me in Christ, man. I'm just trying to, like, I'll give you all my information if you wouldn't try to use it against me. If you just be like, all right, Lyke, go on your way, bro. You know what I mean? I'd give you my blood sample.
That's my honest goal, is to try to let you get out of here. It really is. Right?
You know, when I try to operate within these confines, these boundaries, these lines, these laws, these state laws, I'm not permitted to.
Okay. You understand there's expectations out of us too, that we got to enforce what's expected out of us. You know how many traffic collisions we have because people run red lights and stop signs and stuff where people are dead, people die every day?
I do understand that.
That's why they do require driver's license stuff. We got a lot of people out there.
I understand that.
With, you know, they're not supposed to be driving.
I've seen people get hit.
Exactly. So
I don't take it lightly, man. I don't take life lightly at all. Like I showed him.
You in the military?
I couldn't smile for 12 years. I take life very too seriously. Imagine no smiling for every single day of your life for 12. Y'all had to deal with it for 2 years with that muzzle crap, right? Which you should never have complied with. But you had to deal with 2 years. Man, imagine a coon's age, 12 years. 12 years. Now imagine eternity, because there is no smiling in hell. And I'm the one that's here to evidence that fact. You might not believe me, but I will tell you the God's honest truth. The only thing I speak is the God's honest truth. That's why they made a movie about it called Godzilla. The upper mandible is called the Maxilla. Maxilla, upper mandible of God. I'm the one they made the movie about. I'm the one they made the Wolverine movie about. The one they made the Rampage movie about. The one they made the Aquaman movie about. When I go to 53rd Conference, they say, what up, Aquaman? I'm like, who the hell told you? They said, they let us know, bro. You know, and there's no ego in this, man. How do I have an ego of look at me, when I don't even have a wife by my side? I got nothing to pop about, you know? I'm just tired of being bullied my entire life. I'm still alive. I'm still here. They dumped my body across town. How the hell does that happen? How do I get up from the dead, man? If I'm not worthy of being here, then I would have been gone. All right? I want to cooperate with you. I just want to go home.
God's put us all here for a reason.
That's a fact.
Keeps us around for a reason.
But we got to honor it to the forefront of our country, like to the forefront. He's here and now. He is right here. Let's not dishonor his truth, the fact that he is real. All right? What do you need? I appreciate the respect, man. Highly. So, you know, you tell me what you need. What I need to do, I don't want to get out of my car. I just want to go home. Whatever you need for me to do that, I want to satisfy that.
Do you have a driver's license?
No, I do not. I do not operate according to the driver's code, sir. Because, like I said, I don't.
Like a library card, something with your name on it.
What you just need to.
I'm running you in with Chase Morton, first Logan, 4-9 of 87, and nothing's coming up as if you don't even exist.
See?
But you were born, so obviously you do exist.
Absolutely. I can show you a piece of mail that I have with my name on it.
That will work too.
All right. That doesn't. Let's see. No. Current residence. Doing my best here by everyone, so I'm, you know, myself included, you know. Let's see. I got some mail here somewhere.
If I give you a flashlight to help you out?
No, that's all right. I got it. Let's see. Let's see here. Logan Chase Morton. There's my mailing address. Right.
Is it last of Morton or it's all like your last name is Morton?
Yes.
Right? Oh, okay. So see, when you said, I thought it was Chase Morton, as in that was your full.
No, sir. It's
Okay.
middle name and last name I gave you.
Okay, so let me try it that way.
Okay. Like I said, I'm going to court. If I had any warrants, they got me on Thursday, which I don't. No probation, no parole, no violations, nothing. right? I'm not a criminal, and I do not, intend to be or anything, Just want to, come and go and be left alone, which I have the right here. I can show you where I have the right to be left alone. I'd love to converse with you. I'll come over for the barbecue. But y'all hate me so much. You try to do this and put me in jail all the freaking time. How about you call me up and say, hey, look, what's going on? How the hell did you get up from the dead? Tell us that story again. You know what I mean? It's never that. It's always, what's your name? Who are you? And the freaking gun. Last time the captain said, we're going to blow your head off if you don't put your hands up a little higher. I'm like, are you out of your mind? Where do y'all get off on, people doing this? You know what I mean? You got to stop with the sadism. I could have been the most evil person too. Anybody could be evil. Got to choose to be good, man. Choose to do right. I choose to do right, man.
Suspended. Dispatch found it.
They gave me my pink slip for that. I willfully surrendered that, I operated the common law, and I have every right to do so. Is that not? I've made that perfectly clear, have I not? Right?
No, I get it.
See? I have made that, and it's not even me that's made that perfect. That's the Supreme Court has made that perfectly clear. Repeatedly, over and over and over. Right? And so I'm just operating according to the Supreme Court rulings and the Constitution, which y'all have sworn to uphold. So it's like, where along the way am I the asshole or the violator? I'm not violating.
All right, so like you leveled with us, you gave us your first name,
right,
last name, birthday.
Amen.
We got that information. I know you said you didn't steal the vehicle.
Of course not. It's got, look at this.
99.1 times over, I believe you. But how would we know you're not lying to us right now? You know what I mean?
Because first of all, my name is No Lie Kid, but that's what. So
all we deal with is people that lie to us all day, every day.
Well, I'm not one of them.
Like I said, if we just verify your car's good.
Showed you my address, right? I live at Mead and Cahalco. That's where I stay. My address, I just showed him. You want to see my address?
If you showed him, I'm good.
All right. I'm definitely not lying to you. Not a word, not a scrap, not a jot, not a tittle. I have the Bible here for a reason. It's not just for show. Got the other one right here that I have my own personal notations on. That this is not a game. I wake up and read this every day of my life and highlight it because this is our law. This is what I do. All right? These highlighters are right here. See, I'm not playing. I'm not lying.
Okay.
All right?
Let me ask you this.
What do you need, Brian?
Question. Is this a stolen vehicle?
Absolutely not.
Okay, and I don't think it is.
Of course not.
Okay. Is it currently registered in the state of California?
No, sir. This is not. I don't register my vehicles.
And that's
Property.
That's what I honestly. That's kind of what my assumption is. Okay,
Of course.
So at this point,
I simply operate by the common law, right?
and we know that he's got a suspended license, correct? What is your intention? Citation? You gonna?
What do you need from me?
I'd like to see the VIN. We already know it's suspended or it's unregistered.
It's not stolen. This is my truck.
Exactly.
This is my
It's not
truck.
stolen. You got nothing to
You
worry
know.
about. Right? The suspended license. You can go and you can already argue that.
I'll tell you this. I'm going there on Thursday to discuss this with the judge. Okay.
Is it for your truck?
Yes.
Okay.
For my truck and my let's see, it's not for my licensing.
Okay.
I don't believe, but it is for they pulled me over. Once again without probable cause, reasonable suspicion, or articulate any of that, and cited me and really, but put me in cuffs, put me in the back, and that is all assault and battery and kidnapping, right?
We've been trying to do this as
Civilly as possible, huh?
civilly as possible. That is my intent.
And this has been an hour.
Okay.
$100,000 minutes every 5 minutes, $100,000. Kidding me? Right? Like, why do we have to do this to each other? You know? So let's see. I'm trying to find where. So they gave me a pink slip and took my.
We haven't gotten that far on everything else yet.
They took my my
Logan,
card.
this is what we're going to do. Okay. What I'm going to do, we're going to cut you a citation for operating. And again, you can contest this. It's completely your rights to do so. You can contest it.
I'd like
right?
to not be in court as much as possible. I'm tired of going there.
All right, you can contest
You
it,
know?
but we are going to cite you for driving without a license, okay, an expired license or whatever. What I need is to see the VIN so we can add the vehicle information to the citation. Okay.
So be it. Under duress and
All this
coercion.
stuff, I will take a photocopy of it. I don't even need to see the paperwork. I just need to take a photocopy of your VIN so I can actually write the vehicle information down.
Well, since I'm under duress and since I love you so damn much because you've been nice to me, and you see that's why there's a freaking, and I didn't even, mind you, I did not do this. The thing slid there. I'm not even kidding you. That thing slid there and I just left it there. I didn't even realize. And then one day I found out that the VIN number was underneath. I was like, look at God. Let me get it out of there for you. Just so y'all know that I'm no thieving lion. Because I get it. Of course not. I wish you knew everything about me. I wish you knew my blood type. You know what I'm saying? Because if you knew who I am, because that's the thing, I don't. No, I didn't take him up on it because a friend of mine got blown up in a mine truck and they told her she could just, oh, you could just be doing whatever. You don't have to see combat. Probably should have went. Now, who's not cooperating here? Jesus. See? He wants y'all to be good, man. He wants y'all to acknowledge this law that he has already set out. It is his government, sir. You know that Jesus Christ runs this whole government, right? It is on his shoulders. Right or wrong? He runs everything, every molecule. Laminin, the protein molecule that holds all things together. Jesus Christ operates every molecule, man. So we need to honor what he set forth, man. I'm not trying to ever be an asshole, man. I am never trying to be an asshole. I want to just enjoy my life. I've never been able to. You know, am I an asshole for being, asserting that? Go ahead.
I'm just gonna call it out. 1, Frank, Tom, Nora, X-ray. 20, Lincoln, X-ray, Edward. 80632.
I just want to make sure I'm not out here stealing a car or something and then getting busted, getting caught up stealing a car. You don't believe me or what, you know? It's definitely, well, it is my personal property. You know, like I said, because if I'm going to be forced into operating this way, I have to remain adherent to it. You know, so when you say vehicle, I'm like, oh, well, that's, you see what I'm saying? Because those are very they're defined and very specifically. I'm like, well, shit, I can't sit there and act like I don't know. Because when you say that, you know, you're doing this, Logan, I'm like, well, but I'm not.
So this is not a motor vehicle?
It's not. It is officially not.
What is
This is, I can show you. It's personal, private conveyance, and it's an automobile. It's not a motor vehicle. That's why it's Department of Motor Vehicles. Motor vehicles are only automobiles that are being operated, which is another legalese term, operated in commerce. That's what a motor vehicle is if it's in commerce.
And who?
The case.
Who defines that?
You want the case? Well, the Supreme Court defines it. Black's Law defines it. Black's Law Dictionary, which we all abide by. When we go to court, we place our hand on the Bible, and then we all operate in the terminology that is listed in the Black's Law Dictionary. So Black's Law Dictionary is the ones that have defined it, and Supreme Court has upheld it. That's all. And I've gotten educated and through like all.
Heard the Black's Law Dictionary. I apologize.
You haven't? That's what you're protecting as an officer of the law. That law is Black's Law. Yeah, and it's fascinating. It's not like it's something that I use as a weapon of like ha 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 and just it's actually something that I wish we could all educate ourselves in, but we don't have time. We got kids, we got lives.
Well, and it changes every year.
It doesn't change much. It only is it's added. Yeah, it's added. Right. Yes, sir. Now, here's what I'm requesting of y'all.
Yes, sir.
Y'all got APBs, right? Let all of your people know who I am. When you see me, say hello. Don't pull me over. I'm never doing nothing wrong.
Well, what I'm gonna ask.
Say hello. You know me now.
Make sure, and maybe you just missed the light. Make sure that you're stopping.
I will then.
Laws, right?
I will always abide by every.
I'm gonna tell you, it would behoove you to get a driver's license and register your vehicle.
I understand that. And then when they want to charge me $4 million, see, that's the whole game. And I don't have that. Why? Because they make sure I can't get work. How? They snake every client I get. They slander They slander my name. I just serve the community. Anybody that needs something, you call me and I'll help you out if I can help you. You know, handyman stuff. You know what I mean? Hauling, if you know, clean up. Like I said, I don't travel for hire, so I'm not being paid to transport. I don't do transportation. I just do cleanup, right? Just anything I can do to serve the community, because I've been coerced out of employment, and especially corporate employment. All these corporations serve Satan. They all know who I am. You know, I was raised by the Rockefellers on the border of Mexico, where these teeth were knocked out the night before high school graduation, hitting golf balls to Mexico in my backyard. So to this day, my bones are there. I'm in like 2 places at once. My bones are on that board. I'm more Mexican than some people up here. You see what I'm saying? I grew up on the reservation with the natives. Let me tell you this now. Did you hear that the Energizer Bunny got arrested?
Yeah, you're gonna have to finish that one.
Charged with battery. It's the only one I got. I got to give it to you. It's the only one I got. So I was raised on the reservation. I'm Irish and Cherokee. All right. So I was raised by the natives, federal, sovereignty. So that's where this is coming from. Like I said, my grandfather, if it wasn't for my, my founding father, great grandfather, he's a founding father. Not only just a founding father, he was the man that swung the vote in Pennsylvania to sign the Declaration of Independence. If it was not for my grandfather, there would be no America.
In 1776?
Yes, 1776. He said, we're going to sign this thing. And because he did that, America was born.
Nice.
That is my John Morton. Look him up.
That's your heritage?
That's what I stand on. That's what pumps through my blood every day. You know? That's why they, like I said, they took my wife.
You'd be surprised. Most of us are
Right.
extremely supportive
Right.
of the Constitution. We're all supportive of the Constitution.
I
obviously,
should, right? We should hope so. If it wasn't for that.
And it's a shame that,
Well, then we got to stop doing this part. We got to take this energy and properly focus it in the right places, the right directions, the
the
corruption.
reason we do, and again, we'll disagree on what a motor vehicle is and stuff, but the reason we do vehicle enforcement is the safety of the public.
I understand that. I agree with that too.
We have to.
Can't have 16-year-olds running around thinking they can just whip a bent,
Not just 16-year-olds. We get people that are high as a kite. We get people that are drunk. And you gotta understand. We come up, and that's all we're looking for is like, hey, do you appear intoxicated? Those are signs that we're looking for.
Right.
Right. I'm not seeing it. There's no
Of course.
concerns about that.
Of course not.
But obviously, when I can't prove your driver's license status and who you are and stuff, that's where we're like, okay, you ain't got nothing to hide.
Right.
Right. There can be a disagreement on what the law encompasses and stuff like that. You know, and which law is.
Let me ask you this: when is this gonna trickle down to y'all's line of defense? That's what I'm looking forward to.
You know that the
It'll take some time.
Well, the Constitution empowered the states to come up with their own laws and stuff. And yes, the Constitution is absolutely the top law of the land, but it regulates us.